Thank you for watching, liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing right now.
Hello world, I'm Chris Pirillo, and this week's brick build is the Back to the Future set with Marty McFly and Doc Brown minifigs. Ah, geez, Doc, that's heavy! No, not really, but it does have a few special pieces inside. A time settings display, a 2015 license plate, a 1985 license plate, out of time, and of course, a flux capacitor. And if you've never seen a Back to the Future movie, you don't understand just how cool this set is! Especially for someone like me who grew up in the 80s. This is the fourth successful set to be backed by the LEGO community through Kuso. And it's mine! If you want your own, I've put the links for you in this video's description. When this thing hits 88 bricks per hour, you're going to see some serious shit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 unnumbered bags, 3 unbagged bricks, and the instruction booklet. Let's build a time machine, shall we? I'm prepared.
Some people prefer to have background music playing during their time-lapse video of LEGO builds, but I much prefer to narrate, and hopefully you appreciate my approach. This is set number 21103, 401 pieces inside the box, and that doesn't include the extra pieces that LEGO usually throws in. LEGO Kuso set number 004, and I think what's most interesting about this particular set, specifically coming from Kuso and voted in by the community and ultimately built by LEGO, Universal licensed Back to the Future to LEGO. So my guess is, if this set is seen as a commercial success, LEGO will go back to Universal and possibly ask them to do more sets, or perhaps Universal will go to LEGO and offer even more of their media up to be brickified by LEGO. I don't know. That's a complete guess. I have no facts to back that up, but I can't imagine something like that not happening, especially if this works well. Some interesting details about at least one brick inside the set, and I'm talking specifically about the time settings display. Some people have noted that it doesn't show November 5th, 1955, but January 28th, 1958. That would be, in effect, the birthday of the LEGO brick. That's the date that old Kirk Christensen received a patent for the new design for his interlocking plastic bricks. So if it weren't for that day, we wouldn't likely be doing this. You wouldn't be watching this video. I wouldn't be assembling the set. Another thing to note about this particular project, the collaborators who came up with the idea and built the prototypes are going to be donating royalties from this set to the Michael J. Fox Foundation for Parkinson's research. The cardstock used for the pages in the instruction booklet is quite heavy. I almost didn't want to crack it open, if only because I didn't want to damage the spine, but a lot of good information in there about the movie, about the set, about Michael J. Fox's foundation. It's really a collector's item in and of itself. The set was a lot of fun to put together, took me right down memory lane. In fact, I'm probably going to be watching the series of movies tomorrow.
And there she is. A LEGO time machine. A DeLorean. And being a fan of the 80s and LEGO minifigs, this is a dream come true. Great Scott! Both Doc and Marty have secondary faces. And here's a bonus for you. Not a single sticker was used in this set. It was a relatively quick build. The doors open up like that. Or fall off. In related news, I've found that a lot of the pieces, even when put together as instructed, didn't seem to want to stay put together. For example, even in picking it up, sometimes I would snap off the pipes. They might have... See what I mean? I was going to lift these so that I can get Doc and Marty Brown into the car, but they're really kind of loose on a stud. It was a little tricky to keep Doc and Marty in the car at the same time. But I plan to stand them up separately anyway, so that's not a big deal for me. No need to ask, there's a brick separator! Still, I gotta give props to LEGO for giving you the parts to build the Back to the Future time machine from 1, 2, and 3. Just as they illustrated on the bottom of the box, you can slide the wheels to the bottom of the machine to put it into hover mode. If you add the included transparent bricks to the bottom, you can keep it in a permanent state of hovering. If you were forcing me to choose between my Hot Wheels DeLorean time machine or my LEGO DeLorean time machine, guess which one I'd pick? Well, there's a shock. Oh yes, and before I forget, you can also buy this hat with the link in my video's description. Just as the license plate reads, I'm out of time. So thanks again for liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing.